This video will show you how to complete the submission of the student information sheet. The first thing to do is to download the form in your browser. You can do that by going up here to this link and clicking on it. And there's the form. The secret to completing this assignment properly is once you have the form in your browser, to go ahead and download it to the desktop. The download button is in the upper right-hand corner of the browser. If you go up, this down arrow will allow you to download it. Put it on my desktop. Call it student information sheet, since I have multiples, but I'm going to just go ahead and change it to student information sheet. Now I'm going to save it and put my name at the end. Any naming convention is good as long as you put student information sheet and your name or something like that. I need to know whose it is. So I'm going to put it on the desktop. And I can now close it out totally, just to make sure that I can edit it. So let me minimize this. Let me go find it on the desktop. There's my student information sheet. Now, when I open it, it should open in Adobe Acro Reader, but it's not. Since it's opening in the browser, I want to make sure that I have Adobe Acrobat Reader. And I'm going to click on this link to go download it. I want to make sure that I don't have the optional offers enabled so that it doesn't download anything that I don't really want. It has Chrome extension. That'd probably be okay. I want to go ahead and just uncheck that one also. I want to download Acrobat Reader by clicking Download Acrobat Reader. It'll take it a while to install and process. I'm going to save it to the desktop just so I know later on where it's at. Go ahead and click Save. As long as you know where you're saving it to, that's okay. Once it's finished downloading it, I'll double click on Acro Reader. Depending on the security permissions that your IT department has implemented, you may or may not be able to install it. You might have to contact them. To speed up the video, I'm going to go ahead and just skip to the end. Your download will take probably a little bit longer. Once it's finished, click Finish, and I'm going to launch Adobe Acrobat Reader DC. Because I want PDFs to open up in Acrobat Reader. I'm going to set the reader as default. And I'm going to go ahead and change the association because right now it's associated with my browser. And I'm going to, instead of Avast, I'm going to click Adobe Acrobat Reader and tell it OK. And then I'm going to apply it. And OK again. Let's continue. So now it'll open up any PDF. So now that we've associated, let's close Adobe Acrobat Reader and open up the file that's on our desktop. There's our student information sheet. Double click it. Notice the association is PDF now. It opens up in Adobe Acrobat Reader. I don't want to take the tour, so I'm just going to close out. Yes, I'm using the free one. Let's tell it cancel because I do have Acrobat and I don't want to use it. I want to use the free Adobe Acrobat Reader. So now I can take and fill out this information. Fill out today's date. And really fill out any other information in here that is asked of you and that you wish to share, and anything else you might want to share. Now, the key is when you save it, if you go up here to this save button, it'll save it as, and it's going to save onto the desktop. So basically it's what I saved it as. It's on the desktop. That's the same file. So I'm just going to click save it. Hey, I've already got it open. Yes. I'm going to close this out so you can see that once I open it up again, the data that I have is there. The last thing we need to do is to submit it into Blackboard. To do that, you simply click on the link that says click here to submit SIS first and last name. It's worth a possible 100 points. I'm going to go down to browse my computer. I know it's on the desktop. So we'll go to the desktop. There's my student information sheet. Open it. There it is right there. If I made a mistake, I could do not attach it, but I do want to attach it. Click submit. It says your submission appears on this page. And I know I did it properly because the data that I entered into the form is displayed here. If you get a blank form here, then you need to email me and ask me for an additional submission and redo the assignment again. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, all of the above, share. Thank you very much.